better moment, especially what you want this time of year, heading into WrestleMania. Not just that buzz inside of the bubble, inside of the casuals, but some crossover stuff. I mean, I didn't watch it live on Saturday night. I went back and watched it later when I got home. Watched,
Yeah.
but I'm getting a ESPN. The apps breaking with the news, other outlets. No one can believe this. It's been so long since we've seen him as a heel. Everybody buzzing about the John Cena news.
Yeah, man. And, it was interesting because they kind of stooged it beforehand without really doing it. And like, it was a dangerous thing to do, but they actually came through on it. So I tip my hat to them. Like, when it's good, it's good. And I said, the work can handle anything. And this is a interesting example of it. Will they call it what it is? And we will here today. But, that there was head scratchingly bad to then like, wow, that's a bold move. And beforehand they said this show will change the face of wrestling, right? Or something to that effect. Forgive me if I'm misquoting it. And that like sets up of like, oh, will it really? Like
regularly when they do that, even with Tony Khan, say tune in for this big announcement.
Yeah.
You're let down. You got to deliver here.
Well, what could possibly do that? And that is John Cena's heel turn when it's all said and done. So they did tee it up. They did call their Babe Ruth shot, and they fucking smashed it. So very, very interesting choice and execution. I thought was done very well. There's just a couple things that are director's choices, or maybe you don't see it because you're too close to it, or hindsight is 2020. There's 10 ways to skin the cat creatively, but I was glad to see him make a very bold choice. And I thought Cena, I mean, we'll get into it, but the way he was like Carney Cena of like funny, not funny, but like, here comes my 5 moves of doom. And like, I'm an upbeat baby face, worked so well because he instantly counterplayed that with the scowl, and even that was overdone. But the best acting we do is when we say nothing at all. And even in the press conference, he comes out in silence and picks up the mic and drops it, taking no questions in a very, in character symbolism, I guess, you know what I mean? And in the silence. And that lets the audience fill in their own minds. And there's all these reaction videos of little kids and families of like shocked and crying.
And you want those. You love that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing this for, dude.
You're evoking those emotions.
Yes.
And I know, there's some of adults out there.
Sorry. Did the match invoke an emotion? No. The story, the entertainment, that invoked the emotion.